Our session opens. Darkness very quickly fading to light. High above the settlement, falling towards it. As the ground rushes towards the camera, the descent slows, and the camera zooms towards a small group standing in the middle of the square, seemingly having a conversation. One of the party members is Good Boy. A pair of arms extended off of his back, twisting round in various directions and showing them off, basically. Jazz handsing. So anyway, now that I have these arms, I think it's only right and proper that I'm properly equipped to use them.
What does that mean?
It means I'm requesting a firearm.
Do you have any spare firearms?
What a shame, just giving them all the way to the settlers.
I was thinking one more like, and he points, his hand kind of rotates several times and points at Ralph's shotgun. Something a little like that.
As soon as we find a spare, you can have it.
We will keep an eye on.
How's your ability to aim?
Exemplary.
You can have a board or something, right? Morg has some spare melee weapons.
A board.
It would suit you.
Like a lance, like
It's like a big stick, after all.
Basically,
charge
exactly.
the board.
You want chop chop?
No.
Okay.
No, that's your equipment, Morg.
I know. What about sledgehammer? You want that? Smash smash?
Probably too heavy.
He looks wistfully off into the distance, like he's imagining something. No. I think I need something a little more precise.
You asked for a shotgun. Now you want something more precise.
Oh, yes.
He's after a rifle.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, first thing we find, we'll give to you.
Well,
But
we
right
have
at this
38
moment, we have
pistols.
nothing spare.
Deal.
Okay.
The first thing we find.
Let's hope we don't find a fat man or anything.
If we want to. Right. What are we gonna do?
Maybe
As-
we should finish what we started, sorry. And finish off the raiders, basically.
Well, we need to track them down first.
It's a good shout. Yep.
They're on,
If
yeah.
they are still menacing people on the way between Hope and Battletown, then maybe we should.
Oh, Ralph. Guess what?
What?
Those people came.
Yeah, I know. I'm so delighted. More people. I was so happy. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for inviting them.
You're very welcome.
You've seen them in the settlement, and Ralph's been engaging with them, and they seem to be quite prominent in the settlement. You see them quite a lot, mostly patrolling the perimeter of the settlement or taking up defensive positions on the gates, acting as guards.
Well, they're more useful than the old sword.
In fact, there's a lot more guards on, like, there's lots. The settlement itself seems to be much more focused on defense than it once was. How many guards do we actually have allocated to defense? Four guards allocated to defense.
Lester, Patrick, Bullet Magnet Simon, and Three Fingers Gem.
Your favorite.
We figure my favorite. We figure Bullet Magnet Simon will take all the flak in the initial attack,
If you murmur.
and the rest of them can therefore wipe them out while everyone else is trying to shoot Bullet Magnet Simon.
Excellent strategy.
Yeah. We could, at a pinch, get Sandy, who is also pretty proficient with small guns, up on there to make 5. But at the moment, we have 4 patrolling. So,
And you've got the turret installed.
have we?
And the mines.
You've got
The
a
lasers.
you've got a turret that you found in the armory
Mhm.
that you have installed atop one of the buildings.
Is that operational, is
Oh,
Yeah.
we did? I don't remember that.
it? Okay. I thought it was scrap. I thought it
No. There was a laser turret built into the ceiling
Mhm.
that you were about to take aim on before it killed itself, and
right,
you took it apart. But in the armory, you found a basic turret.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we did. Yeah, I completely forgot that.
Have we added that onto our defense, Chris?
I thought you had.
Mm,
Shall we actually
think
have
we have.
laser turrets? We're only
It-
missing the minefield.
It's not a laser turret. It's a machine gun turret.
Oh,
Still cool. Machine guns are cool.
yes, we're still one step towards our goal.
It's not on the list.
Yeah, we
Oh.
forgot about it totally between sessions.
How much defense would that add? And is that count as a big gun? Or does it operate itself?
It's a self operating device.
How much power does it require?
It doesn't require power.
Okay.
1 second, I will find out the details. Defense. Machine gun turret has a defense rating of 3.
Okay, so we've
Okay.
got
That's strong.
21 defense at the moment. And that is made up of 4 people, armored, and so they've got a gun and armor. So that's +2, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's 12 of our defense on that. Where's the other 9 come from? There was the
Fence.
fence.
The fence is
Complete perimeter
10,
fence.
right?
Is that 9? Is it?
Should be 10.
Should be 10. So complete perimeter fence.
The reason why not all of them, I think one of your guards has got big gun skill rather than, and therefore him
he's a
having the pipe pistol.
+2.
Yeah, because he's armored.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So Three Fingers Gemma is +3 defense. Ironic. Fence. So is Bullet Magnet Simon and Lester, but Patrick is only +2. The complete for fencing gives us +10 defense, and the machine gun turret gives us 10, 13, 16, 19, 21, 24 defense. Bloody fortress, mate.
Okay. As this conversation continues, you hear the telltale squeak of wheels as John wheels out of the radio room, a big smile on his face. He wheels himself towards you. Ah. I trust we're doing well.
How are you doing, John?
Not too bad. I've made a discovery. Thanks to the device that you installed, courtesy of the construction of Ralph, the device you installed at Battletown, I've been able to triangulate one of those signals we found earlier. And I think I know approximately where it is.
Or what is?
The signal, where the signal's coming from.
What signal?
Do you recall when we had the radio equipment set up, we were receiving an encrypted signal of some description?
No.
But we had no idea where it was from. Oh, that's okay, Morg. There was a signal that we didn't know where it was coming from or what it was. It was encrypted by some standard. I think I might have identified where it's from.
Oh, okay.
It might be worthwhile checking out. Up to you. You might have other things you want to investigate. It's to the south of us.
Mhm.
He pulls up the Pip-Boy.
Yeah.
Or pulls up his Pip-Boy. And he gestures to an area on the map between where the burnt out raider camp is and Wolf Creek, slightly to the south. There's a road that leads from Wolf Creek to the east and then heads south, and it's on the T junction.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere in that area. I can't be 100% accurate to it, but it'll be somewhere in that location.
Okay.
It looks like
Well, look, we were heading for the burnt out raider camp anyway. Why don't we check this out as well?
Why were you going there?
find the raiders, but I think the raiders are like closer to Hope. They're more to the north, like off the main road, like towards us, probably.
Yeah, they are around where we seen that beast that I definitely don't want to to cook or anything because it's dangerous.
Me have idea.
Go ahead, Morg.
We drive around and I yell, "It's me, Morg, I challenge you."
Yeah, that will
Bring
probably
something.
scare them away, I think.
I
That
mean,
should work.
they looking for us. So, you know, make much noise. Don't be sneaky. Then they find us.
There's something in that, Morg.
Thank you, Big John.
My concern, though, is do we really want to attract their attention?
Not particularly, but we also don't want them around in the local area.
They're looking for us. What if they find Hope while we are away? I think we should hunt them down.
I don't disagree with your sentiment, but I think what John's trying to say is right now is it the big priority.
Well, no. If whatever you guys wish to do, I support 100%. My concern is that if you're making lots of noise and attracting their attention, and that leads them back to Hope when you're not here, that makes things a little difficult. While I have some skill with a firearm, I'm not as mobile as I once was.
Morg have another idea.
Go ahead, Morg.
We find him new leg. That way he more movable.
We can be on the lookout for that, yeah.
I'm sure somewhere there's a Soltron that won't mind losing its legs.
Oh, gentlemen, the level of surgery required to attach a robotic limb to a human body is quite Hi, are you sure you gentlemen are qualified?
Morg not
not.
qualified.
It's
Well-
an idea at the moment. We're spitballing.
Yeah, we'll just keep that idea on a spin for later. I think we should find the raiders because they're already looking for us. So like, if we like go around trying to find them, they will be any more likely to find Hope.
We
They're
can go
already
get
like
Ken.
really close, looking for us.
We can get Ken, and then when Ken is like Raider magnet, so we can like put him on top of the car, and then just have him like go like, "Here's Ken, come get Ken."
Idea. Look the vehicle up.
We can try looking for them, and we don't find them. Like, we can go get Jen. Sure, why not?
Good idea. See,
Go ahead.
be more smart.
It's an unorthodox plan, but a plan nonetheless.
I mean, is there something else we have to do that's priority over raiders right outside Hope?
I think actually the settlement's pretty good. We're pretty much self-sufficient at the moment, or close to. It would be beneficial for us to be able to sort of build more houses. I know the settlers are a little bit they're keen to build their own structures rather than be barracksed. But we're pretty safe, and we're pretty good for food and water at the moment. May be worthwhile thinking towards the future and looking to invest in further water purification and food production. You guys have handled it pretty well, to be perfectly honest with you.
Actually, there is something we need to work on, guys. And if I remember correctly, the fusion core will run out at the end of the month. That needs sorting. So we
One
need
step at a time. We're like broke. We have raiders on the door. We just gotta
Look,
keep everything in mind. But
Let's go and find the raiders. That takes us south. Yeah?
Yeah.
Also south, between the burnt out raider camp and Wolf Creek, is the signal that John's been trying to aim. Okay? Let's try to take out the raiders, because people are right, we don't want them creeping up on us. From there, we'll go and see if we can find where the signal's coming from. And let's do what we did in Fredonia and Leavenworth, is when we find structures, when we find things, let's
take everything that's not nailed down.
take everything that's not nailed down. And if it is nailed down, we're going to take the nails and then take everything else.
yeah, it would like we'll see how much time we have. But yeah, I
Okay.
agree overall.
Morg even take kitchen sink
Yep.
Job.
and bathtub.
Right, cool, then.
Yeah.
Bathtubs are good for Brahmin.
Yeah, good shout, Mug.
No, they can use it as a feeding spot.
Yar.
Let's load up onto the vehicle.
Morgo like have all of his like weapons, the board, the machete, everything like on his back, even with the big backpack, even like file into the back of the wagon.
Okay.
Morg ready to
So-
go.
Off we go south looking for the raiders.
Okay. Good boy leaps up into the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Now
I'll
that you
close
have
there as
arms,
well.
can Morg pet you, good boy?
Quickly.
Morgo like pet him twice behind the ears and say,
That's
Good boy.
enough. Enough.
then Morgo put his hands in his lap, like like how a child does when you tell them to keep their hands to themselves.
So I'll just update everyone. We still have only one AP. You guys know.
Okay. Where are you headed? Are you headed to the burnt out raider camp?
Hmm.
I think we'll follow the road that the settlers came obviously down the road, yeah.
Yeah.
They would have, and they got ambushed on the way. So why don't we just go down that road and see if they try to ambush us?
We know the exact location where they got attacked, so we should go there and maybe we can find some
Investigate.
marks. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe some footprints. I'm confident in my abilities.
Okay. How are you driving? I assume Peter Tarkus is piloting.
I'm driving kind of a bit slower than usual because we're like investigating, trying to look out for clues, pick up sounds, maybe.
Okay. And what's your ultimate destination in your drive?
From the description, didn't we figure out where exactly they got ambushed?
Yes.
Like I'm heading towards the ambush site.
You're heading towards the ambush site. Okay. So it's on the as you come from Hope to back towards the main road, it was the southern road.
All right.
It's about 4 hours walk. It's about 2 hours by normal speed driving.
Okay. I thought 2 hours was from Hope to Battletown. Am I wrong?
2 hours was that speed when we were tear-assing it.
We never enter us go to Battletown.
We're not.
Or was it 4 hours and we cut it to half
Yeah.
with action points?
With action points.
Never mind then. All right. Cool.
So you're going to spend 2 hours driving that direction, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, no problem. Can you make a pilot roll for me, please?
All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
Okay, great.
Oh, not bad. 2 successes. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You drive in the direction of where the report of the attack happened. As you drive, the road is through a very thick forest on both sides. You don't think it was always like this. It's obviously grown up over a long period of time. And you have to negotiate your way past a couple of wrecks in the road, some areas where the road itself has been mostly destroyed, and you have to move your way around things, which makes things slow going. As you get around a corner towards the actual destination, you see movement off the road.
All right.
As you drive, you can see motion, but you can't quite make out what it is. In front of you, there are a number of wrecks, some of which seem to have been moved. Like some of them have been pushed into the road in order to block things up. And you see this at some distance.
All right. I stopped the vehicle the moment I seen.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna go take my 45, 44, and I'm gonna go scout up ahead, guys. If you don't mind.
Don't you want company?
No, I need quiet.
Oh. Okay.
Hale, do I get 1 AP back for that roll?
No.
All right.
No, your success is dependent on what you would see.
You want a sneak check from me?
I would love a stealth check from you, yeah.
No additional dice. 1
What?
success.
Okay.
Probably not the best roll.
Okay, you Explain to me how you're doing this.
Stealthily.
Thank you. In what way are you being stealthy?
Well, I presume I have kept down low, tried to stay sort of within bushes, bush cover, being very cautious, looking around before I'm moving.
So you staying in the tree line, or are you moving from vehicle to vehicle, or
Staying in the tree line.
okay? Excellent. Okay. You make your way down towards the wrecks through the tree line itself. When you arrive, you can see. You can't see any movement.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make a? Let's go with. God, these skills are rubbish.
I'm presuming you're going to say survival.
It's going to have to be a survival, but do perception survival.
Oh, fuck. How the fuck do I do that?
Roll at the top.
Uh-huh. I want perception, and then I want survival, and then roll. I have got one success on that.
Okay. So you creep down towards the vehicles. As you get to the other side of the vehicles, something doesn't quite feel right to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not entirely sure what it is. As you get close to one of the vehicles, you can see a shape on the other side. It looks like somebody leaning up against the car.
Mm-hmm.
And you suspect it might be somebody who's taken up a sniper position. But as you get round the car, you realise that body leaning up against the car is very much not alive.
Okay.
There is a corpse slumped against the side of the vehicle, hooked onto the side of it by its front.
Okay.
As you get around the side of the vehicle, you can see there is there's a pool of blood on the floor.
How far am I from this body, and is that body out in the open?
That body is out in the open, and you're about, let's say, 2 meters from it. It literally is just off of you're in the woods, just in the tree line, and you can see the body. And it's just off the tree line. There's a patch of road and then a vehicle wreck, and it is slumped up against the car.
All right, I am going to head back.
Incidentally,
Mm-hmm.
there's 2 more pieces of information I need to give you.
Ah, shit.
Firstly, the body itself is attired like a raider.
Okay.
He has raider clothing. His hair is a mess. You can't see his face because it's slumped down against the vehicle itself. There is a crappy pipe rifle that is gripped in, sort of pinned up against the car. He's holding it in one hand, and his other hand is sort of flopped down to the side. But the gun is sort of pinned up against it by the weight of the body. The other thing that you notice is blood.
Dripping?
Yeah.
Fresh. Cool. That's kind of what I wanted from this.
But not on the floor. Oh, it's dripping from the body onto the floor. But when I say you notice blood, I mean you notice blood on your shoulder. And then another one on your shoulder.
Hands on the 44. And I'm going to sort of pull it out and kind of move and look.
You see a corpse in the trees, probably about 3 meters up in the tree. It's splayed out over 2 branches. It's obviously been opened up halfway. You can see intestines hanging down and blood dripping down onto you,
Okay.
or where you were standing a second ago.
I'm going to head back now.
It also occurs to you, you can't hear any animal sounds or insect sounds or bird sounds.
I'm heading back now, very, very stealthily again. Do I need to make another roll?
Yes, please. Yes, yeah. You want to make another roll? Yeah.
Fuck. Ah, fuck. If I spend a luck point, do I get to re-roll that 20?
You can.
No.
Yes, you can.
What?
You absolutely can. You'll keep the consequence, but you can re-roll the 20 if you want to.
There's no fucking point at that point. Let's go for it. Let's see how bad my day gets. I've got my
Okay.
gun in my hand.
Okay. So you make your way stealthily the way you came, following the same method you did, moving quietly and carefully through the trees, through the bushes, on the edge of the tree line, back towards the vehicle. As you get back to the vehicle, you step off the tree line and make yourself known to your companions.
Mm-hmm. There's something out there.
You manage that much.
Shoot them anyway.
Good enough.
There is a blur, and Joe is no longer standing there. There's a large black blur, and Joe is gone. It comes in from one direction, from high in the trees, passes straight through where Joe is standing, and Joe is gone.
What?
When you follow the trajectory of it, you see something fairly large, like a very large creature, long arms with kind of like a dark leathery skin, like not like wings, but more like wings, stretching from the body to its arms. That's swooped down from a tree, picked Joe up, and is now heading off towards the trees on the other side.
I'll try to shoot it.
You've got one combat turn
Okay.
before it's
I
out of
get shot
sight.
here. This is where you roll a fucking 20 and I get shot.
Okay, you want me to not shoot it? You want me to
No,
go
you
away?
do it. You be clever.
Bye-bye.
You do it. You crack on. Good fun. But I'm
So
still.
it's got no taste. What else do we know about it?
I bet Prometheus is really excited right now.
I mean, I'm waiting for you to do your thing, and then I'm going after it.
Same with
With
more.
that, I'm off to make a brew, lads. Because I'm of no use to anyone because I'm being carried off by.
In fairness, you are pinned in a very large, muscular, clawed hand.
Light it up, Prometheus. What's the worst that can happen?
All right. Well,
Fucking cunt.
do I go first or do we roll initiative? How does this work?
Yeah, you'll need to make an initiative check.
I mean, as I expected, will I even be able to shoot it if I wanted? Because I think until I realize this, it's far away for the flamer, which is close range. I don't
It
think I
is
can shoot
within
it.
range for you to take a single shot before it disappears out of sight. It's heading straight in towards the forest. You can obviously take a shot. Just as a brief point, the creature that is currently holding your companion, if you hit it with a flamer, there's a fairly good chance you can be setting fire to your companion at the same time. Like you'll be cognitively aware of that. Whether that changes your action or not.
Whether you give a shit is another matter.
Oh, great. Okay, so I guess I shoot it first.
Backing them up.
So initiative checks. So
Top down, is it?
Is 14. And good boy's going to sit and watch. Well, you didn't give him a gun, so he can't do anything about it. He can just sits and watches.
He can go after it.
He-
He
Wagged his
waited
tail.
for us to divvy up every single piece of equipment and then went, oh, I want a gun. Well, tough.
He
Good boy is a dog with plus arms now. It can run. Dogs chase after like creatures that attack their masters. It's
Yeah, he sits and wags his mechanical tail.
It's
gonna
pretty
like
tough.
detach that tail later.
Okay, yeah, top down. So
I am
Toughest.
shooting.
go for it.
How much do I need?
What do you mean? How much you need?
Like what defense does it have?
It has a defense of 1.
All right,
That's good.
Good. 2 and
That's-
4.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. How this works is I have 3 extra AP from that, right?
Yeah.
Can I use 2 AP to shoot again?
Yes, you can make a second attack.
All right, I'm gonna bank 1 AP and then I'm gonna use the other 2 to shoot again later.
Okay.
All right, 2 AP. All right, I'm shooting with the laser pistol thing.
Do you damage on this one first and do it as a second hit?
Yeah, I'm doing the damage of the first. All right.
Okay, so you're doing a body hit because you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a luck point to roll those 3.
Mm-hmm.
Laser pistols have changed.
All right, I have vicious as well, so
Okay, so that's 10, 13.
all right, and I shoot it again.
Okay.
That's a crit, so it's damaged on the probably.
Oh, you mean it has an injury or something?
Like if you damage its torso should be injured now, so it bleeds basically, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean
Because
it should. If you do more than 5, right, you get an injury or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it works.
All right, I'm just gonna roll for the attack, right? Or-
Just before you decide, you have +1 difficulty for extra attacks, so now you need 2 successes to
All right,
beat
cool.
its
Yeah.
defense, let's say.
All right, fine. Do I roll hell?
Yes, please.
Or are you looking for something? Okay.
I was, but that's okay.
All right, I'm gonna re-roll that one with my perk. 1d20. It's perception plus energy weapons. All right. Hit.
Okay, hits.
And I'm gonna use another luck.
Okay.
All right. So 4 plus 7, right? That's 11, right?
7, 8, 9, 10.
4. Yeah. 6, 7.
So you got
It's 5
plus 3
7.
plus 3. 8, 11. You're right. You're right.
All right.
You're right. You're right.
Cool.
Okay. So you did 13, and you did 11.
Well, Rack, I did my best. Good luck.
It's all right. If I have to roll a new character, I'm going to come back on something more annoying. Evolving.
Oh no! Everyone starts shooting real fast.
I'm next.
When you kill me accidentally and go,
Okay.
Oh, no.
So you quickly, as the creature swoops down past your vehicle and picks Joe up, you quickly pull your laser pistol and snap 2 shots off at it, landing perfect hits into its side. You reckon you should be doing a ridiculous amount of damage here, and you certainly should be crippling it. It doesn't seem to be slowing down.
Not very promising. Not very promising.
I'm going to die horribly, horribly die.
So it's
Well,
unpaid.
only on its action, which is next.
Oh, cheers.
So we can use a luck point to beat the initiative, right?
Yeah.
Can I use also another luck point to close the distance to hit the thing? Or do I have to?
Ooh.
Because how far away is it?
So it's past you. So you're basically.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to know.
Yeah. So you'd have to run after it,
Mm-hmm.
and it. Yeah. Okay. You could spend a luck point to close the distance.
So I'll spend a luck point to go up an initiative, and then another luck point to close the distance.
Yeah.
That's okay. So
Yeah. So as the creature comes past the vehicle, you react instantaneously. Launch yourself off the back of the truck to take 2 giant strides towards it, and you're within melee range as it's disappearing towards the tree line.
okay.
Forgot to add laser commander. Oh well. Check my head. I forgot and dice. Well, it's whatever.
Let me roll 2 successes.
Damn, I was hoping for a complication now. You're going to cut Joe's head off on the way past.
Well, he's gonna be.
hilarious.
That would have been. I'm gonna use the board.
Like y'all did in D&D.
Yeah. It was
That
an
would-
accident.
That would have been wounding, to say the least.
Okay, 2 successes. That hits.
Yep. And now here's the damage. That's also with persistent effect of 17.
Okay. Which is that.
Jesus Christ.
Which makes that.
Please tell me this thing doesn't have plot armor.
What's the persistent? Oh, it's a bleed effect, isn't it?
Right. So the next
Yeah.
on its next turn, it'll get another 17 damage, I believe.
So you make a savage attack with your which weapon is it? You're
It-
hitting with?
It's the spiked board.
With the board. You the nails on the board impact in and tear at it as it goes past. A huge gout of sort of pinkish, reddish blood erupts from its side. And cascades sort of down your body and across the floor and in a line along its trajectory.
Okay.
I just want to ask something. Like, do we get an AP back from Morg's melee roll or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'll bank that as well. That way we have 3.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. That's significant. Still going.
Okay.
Can I spend a luck point? Jump ahead.
I just want to squeeze, man. I just want to squeeze.
Grab it and
And
squeeze.
nobody wants to see Joe meet a horrible end more than me. However,
What the fuck have I done wrong to you?
Good boy can
Well,
finally get a gun after this.
yeah, we found you a 44 Magnum, good boy.
Oh, wankers.
He can actually dual wield auto by pistol and M44.
Okay, so agility, small guns, isn't it? And it's 2d20, yeah?
It is, unless you're spending action points.
Can I have an action point, Tarkus?
Yeah. We have 3.
Yeah.
You can have one.
3d20, here we go, here goes nothing.
Complication. Ooh.
2 successes.
God damn it.
So this is, and this might be a slight problem. This is the shotgun, which is vicious, piercing, and spread.
Spread.
No!
So you're gonna be you'll be hitting Joe with it at the same time. Okay, cool. All right, so
Oh.
make a damage roll.
Question: will he also be having a chance to hit Morg as well?
No.
Okay.
No, they count as one. They'll count as one target for the purpose of spread.
So,
So I guess the action point goes back, so we get
That's-
red 3 again,
yeah.
right?
so it's 5 dice, yeah?
So it's the whatever the damage of the weapon is.
Damage is 5, yeah. It's 2
Yeah.
successes, just mean it hits, yeah?
Unless you want to spend ammunition to up the damage. One ammunition. Up
Look,
to
I've
the
got,
rate
I've
of the...
got that many shells, so I'm just gonna have a pop with that. Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. So that's 5 damage.
You have vicious,
No, you've
right?
got vicious on it as well,
Yeah, I'm piercing.
and piercing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that's... So you do 6 damage, which equates to 1 damage.
So I got my ass handed.
Oh,
to
it's
me.
pretty tanky.
Oh, yeah, it's tanky.
Did you take into account my piercing too when I did
I
damage?
did.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
How much damage am I taking?
I mean, laser is energy, though, right? So it
you-
has different.
Yeah,
resistance,
true.
yeah.
But I assume it has some energy as well, since it has so much.
Yeah.
physical.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, yes, it has got some energy resistance as well. How much damage are you taking? You're taking 6 damage minus whatever your physical damage reduction is from your armor.
Wait, why are we doing it like this? GM rules.
Leather armor. So that's 1, isn't it?
Well,
What?
yeah.
What other way would we do, Michi?
Is it because of spread?
Yeah.
Spread. It means it hits another body part for half damage, right? That's what the effect means.
Oh, is
But-
it?
Yeah.
You got any little
like
longer.
you can say that maybe it hits Joe, so we might add
Well,
another.
So do we need to make a
possible
roll
hit.
to see what body parts it
Yeah,
hits?
If it is the claw where Joe is in, then
All
probably
right.
Joe takes
All
a
right.
damage
All
as well.
right. All right. Go on then. Make a roll to see which body part it hits.
Please roll his testicles.
Is it just slash R 1d20? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's random.
20.
So right leg.
Leg.
Perfect. Excellent. Yeah. So
But is Joe in its right claw or its left claw?
yes.
I've been
Oh.
gripped.
It's not in both, is it? He's got it in.
Oh no,
in that claw.
no, he's been picked
Oh.
up in both claws.
Oh.
Sorry, Joe.
There's worse ways to die horribly.
So you can take.
Shot by your mate. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So it takes.
Shot by my mate than eaten.
So it takes half damage on that limb, right?
No.
So it takes no damage
so
on
it
that
takes
limb.
all the damage on the right leg, and then either some on the left leg or torso. Because that's the spread is half damage on an additional.
No,
body
it takes the full damage the first first hit.
Yeah, right
And then
leg.
it takes half damage on the leg.
Oh, okay.
Right. And Rack will also take that damage.
Half damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5. So it's 2 damage.
Right. So I'm on 10 health.
So it's 6 damage. So it'd be 3.
3 damage.
Rag, don't you have
No,
physical
6.
resistance?
Yeah. It was 6 damage originally,
It
wasn't
was 3. Yeah.
No, it's 3. It's 3.
You only take half damage because
So
it's
in that case, then it's 2 damage I take.
Yeah.
Also, I've got a fucking shotgun pellet in my leg because somebody's a dickhead.
it takes no damage from the secondary.
I didn't say who the dickhead was, Phil. The dickhead who failed the stealth check might be the more big problem.
Okay.
Prometheus.
Is that everybody? Is everybody Prometheus wants to have a go?
No, I'll wait for my turn.
Okay. So. In that case, it's still alive. Excellent. What's the roll I got to do?
He's so happy. He's so happy about this.
Finally get to do something.
Did you finally get to do Rack?
He's had that opportunity on more than one occasion.
+1 to the records.
Okay, so I need to make a. Where's my mysterious force? There it is. Oh, 2d20. And that is 9 plus 14. That's 2 successes. Cool. And the damage for that is. Cool. Okay. Let me roll that. Where are you, Mr. Falls? There we go. Damage.
Ooh.
Ah, doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. I think Joe is
Okay.
9.
That's
So where does that hit?
No. The question you asked first, does this have vicious?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Jover.
Right. So
I'm dead.
it doesn't hit. It tears. It rends. So as the creature swoops down, picks you up, and then takes off again. It's kind of it swoops down and then kind of like heads off towards the to the tree line, but is raising up towards the trees. As it's going, it tears at your body. You're going to be taking quite a lot of damage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minus your physical damage resistance.
I'll leave me on 1 HP.
Okay. Okay. Your body is literally torn open.
Okay.
It keeps hold of you with one claw, so your body kind of like swings. There is a gout of everyone can see this. It's like as it goes, it kind of pulls, separates, and there is a large amount of blood that falls down onto the road below. The creature swoops up, and then at the end of its turn, it takes an additional 11 points of damage from the bleed, and instantly falls out of the sky and onto the road.
Do I take fall damage?
Yeah, you're going to take some fall damage as well.
Chris, does
Oh
that mean that
no.
right, so I'm on 1 HP. Does that mean I'm dead?
No, that just means you're on 1 HP.
No. I'm on 1 HP now. If I take fall damage, I go to 0.
Yeah, I know what it means.
Does it mean he's dead after he takes?
No, when you hit 0 hit points, you don't die. You go
Oh.
to unconscious, and there is a period of time where people have to save you. It's,
Right.
it's all written in the healing section. You
Right.
know, read.
Full panic over. Character death not fucking coming. Fucking monster dead. I want
Well,
You're presuming we're hurrying along to get you.
yeah.
Well, yeah, there is that. The dog's not going to hurry. The dog's going to want my gun.
Maybe it has friends, guys. Be careful. Go slow.
Scout the area first.
Scout the area.
I tell you now, I'm coming back as something more fucking annoying.
Is it also taking the persistent damage from Morg, or is that?
It took the persistent damage from Morg and fell out of the sky. That's why it fell out of the sky. Your additional 11 points of damage was enough to put it over its hit point limit. So it basically did its thing. It had enough time to be able to cripple Joe, and then it expired. It ran out of blood. Its blood is pouring out the back of it, and it literally falls out of the sky and impacts into the road. As it does so, still with Joe in its grip, it hits the floor, rolls a couple of times. Joe gets thrown around, not enough to take any additional damage, and then lies still, blood pooling across the floor. What do you do?
I rush towards Joe.
Okay, Joe is in a really bad way. In fact, Joe's next combat turn, Joe's going to be taking an additional 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
It's persistent as well?
Oh, he's literally been pulled in parts.
I've been given a vagina that I didn't expect to have.
So given where we are in the middle of nowhere, and given that I've got a first aid kit, can I stabilize him and stop that additional damage?
I'll help him.
You can try.
Okay.
Incidentally, that we need to make a roll to see what crippling injury you get.
By crippling injury, that's permanent, not fucking off.
No. By it's a wound. You get a wound from that because it's more than 5 hit points of damage in one attack.
Put it lightly.
Okay, that's the good news then.
So you're pretty badly off. I need to find
One way of putting it.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
You know, if you re-rolled your stealth check, at least got 2 successes, maybe it wouldn't be that bad.
Right, let me document app. Do. Rack, I'm going to let you do it. Make a roll d20 for me, please.
10.
10 is your left arm. Lucky you. So it's your left arm that gets damaged. That does not contain the information that I want, which is really annoying. Damage effects. What's in there? Nope. Okay, I guess I'm looking it up in the book then. Bear with me a second, guys. Combat. Who gets to play? Hit locations. Critical hits and injuries. That's what we want. Arm. You drop any objects held in the arm. An arm is broken or otherwise unable to move. You cannot perform any actions using the arm by itself or alongside your other arm. You're right shooting your gun if you're right-handed.
Which I was.
Yeah, which I remember you saying that you were.
So, yes.
But your left arm is basically crippled. I wouldn't say it's broken. It's just like rendered. The severe injuries to the muscles.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to stabilize him? You can try and
stabilize the dying, yeah. So
he will be dying, so that counts.
Okay. Right, so this requires an intermedicine test with a difficulty equal to the number of injuries the patient has.
Yeah.
Is that one? And you want to do the last one because he's gonna take 13 more damage from persistent?
Yeah, do
maybe?
plus. Yeah, do +1. Plus. So one plus. He's got his injury plus another one. So do it 3.
Can I help him?
You can.
I'm gonna help him.
2d10 int.
Plus 1d10 if Tarkus is helping you.
Yeah. Int medicine.
You can use an action point. We still have three action.
Plus 1d10 plus an action point if you don't mind. So that's 4d10.
Yeah. Is it D10 or D20?
4d20, sorry. 3 successes.
And a critical.
Yeah. So this passing the test restores the character to 1 hit point and they are no longer dying, and the player no longer has to attempt an endurance survival test to avoid death. The character remains unconscious and they are unable to talk. Take actions, but that includes talk.
Yeah. Okay. That is the current state of affairs. Joe is unconscious. He is no longer dying. You basically managed to very quickly patch him up.
Yeah. Take the shotgun put out of his leg.
Yeah.
Because that never happened.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we've stabilized him.
Yeah.
The thing is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does it
Find
look
no
like?
raiders.
Now that
What?
what does it look like?
The creature itself is... It's big. It's bigger than Morg. If it was standing upright, it would probably be about maybe a foot taller than Morg. It's very muscular. In many ways, it reminds you of the muscularity of the death claws. But this isn't a death claw. It has a flap of skin which extends from its body to underneath its arms, and up to the end of its arms. It has claws at the end of its arms. It has claws at the end of its the end of its arms. The claws at the end of its arms are fairly basic. It's not like a hand. It's like it has like three prongs effectively at the end that are very
Like my
basic.
pincer,
A little
basically.
bit like your pincers, yeah. Its feet are much more sophisticated. They don't look like Deathclaw feet. They look more like a bird's foot. Its head is its neck is quite long. Its head is kind of quite round, and it looks like a bird's head where the beak has been removed and replaced by a series of serrated teeth. It has red eyes, and its skin it hangs off of it. Its head is kind of a pinkish, like an aggravated, radiated sort of color, and the rest of its body is kind of a dark brown to black color. There are parts of its body where feathers are coming off of it, but it's not like it's a feathered creature. I can post a picture of it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Copy image.
They fly now. They fly now.
It looks quite a lot like that.
Wow. Does it have a gun?
It does not have a gun.
Bad for good boy.
God, it's the fucking it's the fucking hell turkey.
You just got angry birded, Rack.
I made a joke about a fucking turkey bloody Deathclaw. And now we know that I've been turkey clawed.
You have come into very close proximity to the creature known as the Gobbler.
Chris, so what you're telling me is that I've had the best nosh off of my life?
No, he didn't get a chance to do that.
Well, you know, look in your face.
He just used his hands to start with.
If our shorts had videos, your face would have been priceless.
Does Darkus know about this creature?
No one knows about this book, I bet.
Nobody. You don't really know anything about this creature. Like, you've heard that there is a monster about, and you know that Victor is dismissive of any stories of it.
Now you have proof.
Yeah.
All right.
And turkey dinner.
Looking as we have a very injured Joe and a big ass carcass to carry home, maybe we do that now?
Are you saying my ass is fat?
No, the carcass of the bird. Of
Morgan
the angry bird.
Yeah. Let's get Joe onto the truck.
Can
We stabilized him.
Morg help? And then can Morg take a look around?
Sure.
Okay.
So the $1 million question: is it butcherable? Can
Yeah.
I butcher it?
Yeah, you're looking at your processes instantly go like everything else. Everyone else is having a conversation, and the conversation fades from your perception. Your processor is purely concentrating now on how you're going to take this thing apart and how you're going to turn this into the most amazing barbecue ever.
Oh yeah,
Definitely. Can we do that at home? Primitive, like.
No, I'm already doing it. Sorry.
Okay, you load the creature onto the back of the truck, and I guess you remember to pick up Joe as well. And
we might have to make a roll.
Good boy will come along and drag him by his heel through the dust. Just gonna put quick pause there.